Listen carefully to something many immigrants say at work. Sorry to bother you. Sorry for the question. Oh, sorry for the follow-up. These phrases sound polite. They sound respectful. But over time, they quietly shape how people perceive your confidence. Today, I want to talk about this common immigrant habit and show you when an apology is appropriate at work and when it's not. Hi, I am Marian, and on this channel, I share lessons from my journey and from my book, Breaking Through the Immigrant's Handbook for Thriving in the American Workplace, to help you navigate, grow, and succeed. If you're an immigrant professional trying to understand how the workplace really works, you are in the right place. And today, we are talking about a communication habit that many immigrants bring into the workplace without realizing it. In my last video, we talked about why some immigrants feel invisible at work and how documenting your work can help make your contributions more visible. Today, we are looking at another small habit that can shape how people perceive your confidence. Many immigrants, including me, grow up in cultures where humility and respect are deeply valued. We see it in a different way, right? You don't want to appear demanding. You don't want to inconvenience people. So language becomes softer. Apologies become automatic. You say things like, sorry to bother you, sorry for asking, sorry for following up. It feels respectful. And in many cultures, it truly is. But in many professional environments, apologizing too often can send a message you may not intend. Instead of sounding respectful, it can sometimes sound like uncertainty. Let me be clear. Apologies matter. If you make a mistake, if something goes wrong, if someone is negatively affected, an apology shows accountability and professionalism. But emotional intelligence also means recognizing the difference between real accountability and automatic apology. When you apologize for asking a question, when you apologize for sharing an idea, when you apologize for following up on your own work, you may unintentionally communicate that your presence is an inconvenience. Let me give you a few examples. Instead of saying, sorry to bother you, but I have a question, you could say, do you have a moment for a quick question? So it's just a matter of reframing, okay? Instead of saying, sorry for the follow-up, you could say, I am following up on the update we discussed. Instead of saying, sorry if there's a basic question, you could say, I'd like to clarify something. The respect is still there, right? But you are not diminishing your voice. In professional environments, people are constantly forming impressions. They notice your clarity, your communication style, and your confidence. People will notice your clarity, your communication style, and your confidence. Sometimes it's not the big achievements that shape perception. It is the small habits. It is the small habits. And when I say small habits, I'm reminded of James Clear in his Atomic Habits. Small habits actually compound. It's the small habits, small phrases, small language patterns. And when someone apologizes constantly, others may interpret that as a lack of confidence, even when the person is highly capable. So, here is something simple you can try this week. Pay attention to how often you say the word sorry at work. Not when you made a real mistake, but when it becomes automatic. When you catch yourself doing that, pause and ask yourself, did I actually do something wrong? Did I actually do something wrong? If the answer is no, replace the apology with clear communication. That small shift can change how people experience your presence. Confidence is not arrogance. Confidence is recognizing the value of your voice. Your ideas matter. Very, very much so. Your ideas matter. Your questions matter. Your contributions matter. You do not need to apologize for bringing them into the room. If this message spoke to you, subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who needs this reminder today. And don't stop here. Check out my other videos on how to talk about your wins at work, stop being overlooked at work as an immigrant, doing great work but still not promoted as an immigrant, why having a mentor matters more as an immigrant, and emotional intelligence. All these videos are designed to help you thrive at work and in life. You deserve to grow. You deserve to thrive. And I am cheering you on. I will see you in the next video.